So I am 37 weeks pregnant this week, and the baby's probably weighing in around 6.5 pounds is what the website says. Well, my babies are always small. He was 7, she was 6'9", so I'm not gonna go by that. But I thought I'd throw it in just for the video. And she's probably measuring around 19 inches. Both my kids were around that size when they were born, so I don't know if she will be that long or not. I doubt it. And the fruit or vegetable that they compare the baby to right now is the Swiss chard stalk. So she is as long as one of those. So last week, after I filmed my 36-week pregnancy update, my mucus plug came out. I think it was about 2 days after I filmed that, 2 or 3 days, but it's been a week. And it was about the size of a quarter. It was about that big. It was lumpy. There was no blood, so it might not have all come out, but that's a lot. So I wanted to throw that in there. My contractions are becoming more regular, but they are not hurting yet. They just feel like mild cramping. They're just really annoying right now. And my pelvic pain is still there. You guys, it knocks me off my feet sometimes. I mean, it stops me. I'll be walking somewhere and it hits and it's like it's so painful. It's just double over and it's terrible. And I talked to my doctor about it and she said that's normal. She had it too, and she actually wore a support band to keep the baby off that area. And so I'm going to go to the next town over to try to get that today. So hopefully I can find one. That's one of the problems about living in a small town is that you don't always have what you need here. No heartburn. I think she's dropped enough that I don't have any heartburn anymore. Knocking on wood, I'll probably eat something today that'll give me heartburn. But I have had a loss of appetite. And this is not like me because I love to eat. And I usually plan my day around my meals and look forward to eating those meals. And I have to force myself to eat, you guys. And that's really not like me. And I know that's one of the things that a lot of women say right before they have their baby. You know, they like a week or two before they have their baby, they kind of plateau, and they don't gain any weight or anything like that. So we'll see. I have lost 2 pounds, but I don't think it's water weight because I have been drinking 4 quarts a day, and that's pretty normal for me. I've been doing that for the last couple weeks. I upped it from 3 quarts to 4 quarts just because I think I probably need the extra fluids. And my fears this time around, I know this is my 3rd pregnancy, but my fears are pretty justified. Just a little background with my other 2, they broke my water at the hospital, and with Beckett, he came within 2 hours of them breaking my water, but I think that was due to the fact that I had the epidural before they broke my water. So it kind of slowed the progression down. But with Millie, when they broke my water, I had her 45 minutes later. And the epidural didn't even have time to take effect. I mean, it dulled it some, but I could still feel it. So this time around, I am so afraid that my water's gonna break when I'm at church or when I'm at the grocery store or, you know, at a store in general, and I'm gonna be completely mortified. I am such a shy girl, and it's just, it will completely embarrass me and mortify me if my water breaks. I mean, can you imagine sitting in church on that pew, that upholstered pew, and your water breaking, and you have to interrupt the whole service because everybody's gonna know, of course, because when you get up, you're gonna be wet. And I mean, it would be so mortifying to be like, okay, I'm going to the hospital, my water just broke, sorry to leave this mess here for you guys to clean up. carry on. So I actually did not go last Sunday because I was having tons and tons of contractions Saturday night. Actually, it woke me up. It wasn't like true labor pains, but it was worse than it had been lately. So it woke me up at night. And I came in here and I started timing them. They started out at 10 minutes apart and then they got down to 5 minutes apart. But they weren't, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die kind of contraction. No. Yeah, the contractions were just, they were stronger than they normally were, but still not to the point where they were unbearable. So I went to sleep. I went back to sleep eventually. So I tried to go back to sleep and eventually fell back asleep, and they just kind of went away because in the morning I woke up and I was fine. So did not go to church on Sunday because I thought, well, if I'm going to go into labor and my water's going to break, I don't want to be at church and it break all over the pew. Another one of my fears is Scott not being here when my water breaks. Like I said, I transition super fast and it takes me 15 minutes to go to the hospital, but I know when my water broke with Millie, I couldn't breathe. I mean, it was the most painful thing I ever experienced. And so I'm so afraid that that's going to happen, and I'm just going to be like withering on the floor in a fetal position. And Scott's not going to be here to take me to the hospital. So that's one of my fears. And another fear of mine is postpartum depression. I had it with Millie really bad. It was one of those things that most women get, but it's not fun. And I didn't know I had it until after it was all said and done. So if you guys could just pray over me and make sure that I don't get that, that would be amazing. I would truly, truly be very thankful if you guys could pray over me so I don't get postpartum depression. It's once you have it, or once you've had it, you know that you never want to be in that place ever again. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jessica, and I will leave links below to all the playlists that go along with my channel. So if you could, just check those out, and if you like what you see, please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it and thought you got something out of it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.